crafters. Create and stamp along with me today as I make a double Dutch door fun fold. It's Monday, January 8th, 2024, and my name is Verna Mullen from StampinNotes. I'm coming to you today from my studio in Western New York on a very snowy hill above a meadow. And we have a blanket of beautiful snow here. My Facebook Live is every Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm also live on YouTube at that time. So follow me on my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that little bell on YouTube and so you know when you're notified when I'm on and you get all my notifications. And you can say hi while you're on here today. Tell me where you're from. And if you comment and participate and share, then you go into a drawing for some free goodies, usually gems. So we'll talk about that a little more in a minute here. This week's winner was Nancy Winslow Moore. And Nancy, please message me with your mailing address, and so I can get those gems in the mail to you. Lots to talk about and a really fun project to share with you today. And I'm going to put my tea down and switch to my project view. And we're going to talk a little more about what's going on right now. And so there's Nancy Winslow Moore is the winner. And there's the current host code if you decide to order with me this week. It's HZGZJPFG. A lot of G's in there. And hi, Kathy. Cool down there. I bet it's a lot warmer though than it is here today, but if you're used to nice warm Florida weather, then yeah, that's a little harder to take. So it's nice to see you on there today. Also, I have a free PDF tutorial with purchase for this month. It features the Be My Valentine Bundle, and if you place any amount of an order with me this month, you'll get the free tutorial for this set. And I have the beautiful little cards here. They are just adorable. And it's also, if you're on my team, it's free. And if your order is $50 or more, I'll send you a pack of the adhesive backed hearts and flowers. I have them in a little package here. They're so cute. Yeah, so if your order is $50 or more and you check out using the current host code, which is right here, then I'll send you a pack of these gems. And you'll also earn one loyalty reward with my my reward program. And as I said, you have to use a host code to get that. And because it's celebration, you will also get to choose a free product from the celebration catalog. And that's this little catalog here. Lots of beautiful things in here. Hi, Sylvianne. Hello from Belgium. Nice to have you on there. So yeah, there's all kinds of really beautiful things in here. Free with a $50 order or free with a $100 order. And depending how much your order is. If your order is more than $150 before tax and shipping, then don't use a host code. That way you'll get Stampin' Up's their host rewards. And you don't want to miss that at all. So this is the tutorial, free tutorial this month with the Be My Valentine bundle. My kit in the mail this month features the Thoughtful Expressions bundle, and I had that right here to show. Oh, here it is. So this is mailed right to your door. There's the option to add on this beautiful stamp set and the dies with that. I especially love these and these frames, and I'm going to be using one of these today. So you've got the hummingbird and a flower and these larger shapes here to cut out images in the stamp set. And then there's 3 leaf dies for that. So this gets mailed to your door, includes paper and cardstock to create 8 cards, 2 each of 4 different designs. The envelopes, about $25 worth of supplies, and these are the cards in that kit. And the supplies included are a half pack of the Poetic Expressions Designer Series paper, which I've used on here, a pack of the iridescent foil gems, and the new layered florals 3D embossing folder. And they are right here in the book. I'll show you those. So in that, my kit in the mail, you would get this beautiful layered florals 3D embossing folder. With a half a pack of the paper, all the supplies to make 8 cards. You will need the stamps set and dies. And let's see, the iridescent foil gems are here. They have beautiful sparkly color in them. You'll get about those products, which is about $25. And it includes a PDF tutorial, the video tutorial, and postage, and the cost is only $42. And you want to be signed up for my emails to get that information, and I'll have a link in the posts to do that. And if you're interested in that, you can email me at vernastamps@gmail.com. All right, so the announcements are over with, and of course it's celebration, so we get to show and work out of the new beautiful celebration catalog and the new beautiful mini catalog. There's so many nice goodies in here. So today we're going to make a double Dutch door card, and before I do that, let's say hi to Rosalie. Hi there, friend. It's nice to see you on there in Hartsville, which is kind of over the hill from where I am. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here, but winter is here. All right, so we're going to start with this trimmer. Hi, Elaine. Elaine, who is down the road and over the hill from me. So we're going to start with a piece of cardstock that's 8.5 by 5.5. And we're going to score this. I'm using Pool Party. And we're going to score it on both ends at 2 1/8 inches. So on this, our snazzy trimmer here, we're going to find 2 1/8, which is right here. And score that. I want to make sure I've got my measurement sheet over here, which I'm grabbing it. And also I have a studio class Saturday. It's from noon to 5. And you can drop in if you can't stay the whole time. You can make between 6 and 15 or more cards. I'm going to have a card buffet, so you get to choose what you want to make. And for 6 cards, it's free with a $25 order or $20. And for 15 cards, it's free with, I think it's a $40 order, or it's free with a $50 order or $40. So, and then if any card above either the 6 or 15 is $2 a card. So I'll have a nice variety for you to choose from, and that'll be fun. Hi, Jackie. I hope I'm saying your name right. It's so nice to have you on there. A lot of my ancestors are from the Netherlands. Yep. All right, so we've got our card base, and it's scored on both ends, and we're gonna just fold this in and burnish it with a bone folder. These little bone folders are a mighty tool. Oops, I grabbed my wrong one. This is the one that I use to smooth the ink out on my ink pads after I re-ink them. So it's not very pretty. Okay, So we've done that. And then we have 2 pieces of cardstock that are pool party. We've got our card base that's pool party. We've got our 2 pieces here, and these are 4 by 2.5. And I've cut some of the Be Mine Designer Series paper. I love this paper. I've got a lot of it all cut up, but I'll show you a few pieces. So cute. Look at that with the flowers. And this one is the same. Nope, this is different. I love this. That lemon lolly. Here's pale pink. Or not, no, that's not pale pink. Oh, what is that? Oh, one of you guys might come up with that. Hearts. There's bees on the other side with little hearts. And here's our honey jars. Don't you love honey? Honey is really good for you too. And this red is a sweet sorbet. Okay, and what's this one? Oh, more of the pink. Petal pink, that's what it was. And these gorgeous stripes as sweet sorbet and petal pink. And I love this with the little dainty flowers in it. So I have to get more of this because I'm chopping it up and using it, which is what we're supposed to do. It's easy to kind of hoard it. Okay, I'm going to put that down. So to this, I'm going to layer 2 pieces of designer series paper, and I'm going to use that beautiful, those little flowers. They look like tulips to me, but maybe not. And we need some adhesive. I'm using the glue that Stampin' Up sells, which is a multi-purpose liquid glue, and I just have it in a fine tip needle nose bottle. So I'm adding my glue to there. This card is nice because it looks like, you know, you worked a long time to make it, and it's not really that bad to make at all. Okay. And we'll put this on here. Does anybody have the Be Mine suite? I'm going to use some of, we'll have some Be Mine cards, some Valentine cards in the studio class Saturday too. All right. You guys, I actually went sledding down our hill yesterday. It was so much fun. The grandkids were here and they were sledding, and my son Zach and his wife. And so I thought, you know, I'm gonna do that. We had a good time. All right, so we're gonna put some designer series paper on these flaps here that are on the front. But I'm just gonna take this again and fold it and burnish it again, just to get it to lay flatter. Alright, and so these strips that we're going to use on are 5 1/4 by 4 1/8, and we're going to put one on each of these flaps on the outside here. So there's that one. Get it on there like that. And we'll put the other one on. Oh, Rosalie, that's funny. cute. Somehow I've lost my other, okay, I gotta cut one. I lost my other strip of that. And I'm sure I'll find it when I'm done. So we're gonna cut this at 1 7/8 right here. And 5 1/4. This is for the other flap on the other side. All right, and I'll go ahead and put the adhesive on this. It is good exercise sledding because walking up and down the hills. Except I have to confess that Zach had the side-by-side and pulled me up the hill, so I didn't walk. Okay. All right, so we've got those on our little flaps on the outside. Oh, you've been snowshoeing. Oh, this sounds like great exercise. Elaine, you miss sledding, I know. All right, so for this card, we're going to take these two flaps, and we're just going to line them up here because we want them about the same distance from this one, the same from the top, and this one, so we have the same distance at the top and the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and add this one to this left flap, and I'm only going to put glue on the back of the left side here. So don't put it over in here because it'll ruin your card. All right. So that looks pretty straight. Now, one thing I noticed, it may bother you, is I didn't think about the pattern lining up. If that is something that will bother you, you will want to cut your strips, these two designer series strips, right in a row so this lines up. You can see my pattern's a little bit different there on each side. It doesn't bother me. But some people that might really bother. Okay, so for this one, we're going to open this up and add this one to the inside here because that's how it's going to lay. It's going to lay on to the inside, the length of this add-on piece. And this looks like this is covering this pool party right here, so that's good. This could go up a little farther, but I'm going to move it up just about like that. And for this one, you only want to put it on the back of the right side, the glue. Just like that. Alright. Alright, so there's our basic card that we have done. Now, let's talk about the Bee Builder punch, or the Bumblebee punch. I'm not sure what the exact correct name is. So here's the little punch. And we've got hearts or wings and a heart, and this is the bee body. This is a stamp set. Has great sentiments. It has all kinds of stamps to stamp the bee. There's some honeycomb there. There's some little faces to use on the bee, and there's little antenna and little hearts. So this is a set of 24 stamps. It's a photopolymer stamp set. Also with that sweet, and I'm not going to use it today, but is this beautiful ribbon, and this is Poppy Parade? No, I think it's Sweet Sorbet ribbon, bordered ribbon. Has a white border to it. Okay, so I'm going to make a template to punch out, to use to punch out my bees, and I will show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going to take this punch, I'm going to line it up, and go ahead and punch that out. And we'll set those aside. And I'm just going to cut this off. You can use your trimmer, or you can just eyeball it and cut it. It doesn't have to be exactly straight. And this will make your punching and stamping a lot easier with this set. Alright, so I'm going to bring this back in, and I'm going to put this on that lemon lolly because I want to stamp on this. And to hold it there, I'm going to grab a post-it, piece of post-it tape, just to hold it in place. Alright, so that's holding that in place pretty good. And I'm grabbing the little dark lines that go on the bee and the stinger, the stamp for that, and the black Memento ink. And we'll ink this up, and what's nice about this too is it not only lines up for you to be able to punch out everything all at once, but it also serves as a guide for your stamping. So if you want to go back in and stamp that, go over it because it's not dark enough, it's easy to do. You just have to line it back up over that like that. Okay. So now I'm going to take my Pool Party ink, and I'm going to do the wings, or if you wanted to, there's a heart stamp, and you could stamp a heart to use that will fit in there. So this is Pool Party. I want the wings to be a little lighter. I'm going to line that up in that punch area. Just like that. Okay, so I'm going to take this off, and this will be offset to punch. I'm going to bring this in, it'll line up perfectly inside my punch. You guys see that okay? Oops, it's not lined up good. Okay. Right, and we're going to need 2 of these, but we'll start with this guy. So let's do the other one. I'm going to set these aside because I'm going to show you how to make them look shiny too. Let's come back with our template, and I'm going to put it over, let's see, this bee I want going the other way. So the body's going to be, instead of going this way, it's going to go that way. I guess it wouldn't matter which way we stamp it for that. Put it that way. Oh, I hear little voices. Hey, Margaret. No problem, Margaret. so I'm going to stamp that again. Just like that. And that's not a very good stamped image, so I'm going to come back in and go over it. As you can see, I'm not doing a very good job. Okay. Alright, we'll fix that with a marker. And I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to go ahead and ink up the wings again. So yeah, it's supposed to be really windy tomorrow. So I'm going to ink them up right there. Alright, take our template off there and come back in, and I didn't line it. I didn't do what I was telling you to do to line it up so it'll stamp right, because I've got it backwards. Okay, I'm just going to punch these separately. And what I'm going to do is grab a piece of Post-it. And I'm going to just put it on the end of this to hold that, to get that in place so I can stamp it or punch it. I need to cut it off. Okay. Alright, so my Post-it is in there. I'm going to do it this way. Alright, so we're going to line this up. I'm doing everything wrong so you guys can learn how to do it right. Alright, here we go. We're going to line this up like that. What did I do? I cut the B off. Oh, good grief. I think I've got another one over here. I do. Okay. He is right there. And I'm going to cut these . Okay, so let's punch our other set of wings so it matches, and we'll put it over the wings that are on the little bee. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put these, grab my glue and put these wings on here. Now that tiny little heart, I'm going to show you how you can stamp your antennas on that, because I was trying to stamp the antennas on a piece of cardstock and then lost my train of thought. Stamp the antennas on a piece of cardstock and then cut them out with scissors, but I want to show you something cool with that little heart. Alright, so we're changing our bumblebee wings. Now we've got this tiny little heart here, and there's these little antennas in the set. Where are the antennas? Oh, we got to do the eyes, the face. There's a face on that one, and the face is on one end of this. And I'm going to put that little face on there. Stamp his little face on. Okay, so now for the antennas, if you stamp them on this little heart, it'll look very natural and you don't have to cut them out. So there's one set. And let's do the other set right there. And you can either put them on with a glue dot or liquid glue. And I think I will, actually I think I'll just use the liquid glue. Okay, so there's one set. And now we'll do the other set. You gotta pull that up a little bit. Okay, so there's our little bees. Before we put the bees on, we're gonna stamp our sentiment. And I've used the Thoughtful Expressions die, the second largest one, which is this one right here. Actually, that's not it. This is it right here. And I have die cut out the die using that. And, or the tag. Okay, so we've got our little tag here. And you want to, with these tags, you want to make sure you've got it going the right way. You don't want to, like you want this at the top, or do you want one of these larger shapes at the top? And I'm going to go with that. I'm going to grab the sentiment. I'm going to use Love You. And I'm going to stamp that in Pool Party. Okay, we'll stamp that about like that. All right, so let's put this together. We've got these sweet little bees here, and we've also got to do our inside sentiment. So let's put this one down here. He's going to be looking up, and we'll use dimensionals for him. And does anybody still have their Christmas tree up? I still have mine up. We've still been enjoying the lights at night. There's that guy, and then this little guy. Let's put our sentiment on first. So when you put this die cut on, you only want to put adhesive on the back of the left side because you've got all this here, right? And you want to be conscious of lining this up straight on your card. All right, so there's our little sentiment. And you could use dimensionals with that if you wanted to. Dimensionals make everything look nicer, I think. Oh, yours is still up, Rosalie. Oh, you've got your decorations off. Okay. And we'll put, oh, let's put him right here. And we need a little gem on there. So I'm going to bring in those adhesive backed flowers and hearts. If I can figure out what I did with them. There they are. Okay, so here's the adhesive backed hearts and flowers. So aren't they cute? I love the colors in these. I think I'll use the little blue flowers. Put one there. And maybe a little blue heart to the side. I'm going to grab my take your pick tool to grab that. We love this thing with the putty end. Oh, let's do, yeah, let's get a little heart. And now for our inside sentiment, I'm going to stamp some little hearts. There's these cute little heart stamp. And I don't have my, grabbing my cardstock. I had it over there and I've done something with it. Alright, so this is 5 1/4 by 4. And we're going to put this on the inside. You can stamp it beforehand if you want to. There isn't much to this that I'm going to stamp, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it in. If there's a lot of detail, I usually do the stamping first in case I make a mistake. And that's going to sit right in here like this. Alright, so for our little stamp, a little stamp that has little hearts. And there's those little hearts. I'm grabbing the sweet sorbet. And let's just stamp a little bit up there. Maybe another one this way. Alright, so if we do that, then we've got a card here. When you open that, you've got the little hearts up in the corner, and you've got this little bee down there. So the other one I did similar to that is this one, and this is with the pool party, the stripes in pool party. They look kind of greenish on the yellow, on the yellow, and this is the same idea. And then I have one more. This is with the card base as the lemon lolly. I didn't like this as well, but maybe you guys would like it. This has red and yellow basically, and I've used the punched hearts, punched up the hearts with the designer series paper. Thanks, Rosalie. And the other thing, you guys, if you think of it, look this week, I'm going to be talking about how to make that bee shiny. And when you punch him out, and he'll have a nice shine to him. It's not with a Wink Stella, and I'll probably do a short reel about it, but I plan on doing more projects with this week. I love that set. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys stay warm, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. And take care. Bye now.